I'm good. I'm good. All right, welcome in, Wiffle Ball fans, to the 2024 Fox Lake Wiffle Ball Tournament pool play kind of selection show. Adam, I know we got a different format this year with 7 teams. We couldn't have every team make it this year. So we're going to do an altered format of pool play that consists of 2 stages. Stage 1, which this whole show is about, will consist of each team playing 2 games against random opponents, which we're about to draw Champions League style here in a moment. And then the top 4 teams after those 2 games will clinch the playoffs, play some play-in games to determine their seeding, while the bottom 3 teams duke it out in a round-robin pool play, playing each of the other 2 teams, with the 3rd team in that pool being eliminated. But the other 2 teams make the playoffs. And then the playoffs will follow the same 6-team double elimination format on Sunday. Hopefully everyone kind of understands the format as we go into it. I've sent an example of the schedule in the group chat. But I think that's it, Adam. Is there anything else you need to add before we get into the draw?
Not that I can think of. Let's get it drawn.
Let's get it drawn. All right. So as you can see here, we've got home and away on the board. Hopefully you guys can read that. We've got our 7 teams this year: the Apes, the Claw, the Hounds, the Killdozers, the Chickens, Team 3, and the Titans on the home side, going in the blank blue bag. I'll mix that up. I picked this. They're not mixing up well, but they're going to be going up. Okay, now they're mixed up well. They're going to the blue bag here, as you can see, so I cannot see while I'm drawing. I didn't put anything in the freezer. This is no Patrick Ewing situation. And then we've got the same 7 for the away side, which I'm going to mix up outside the bag. And then again, once they're inside the bag. So no one knows the teams. No one knows the matchups yet. And I think, are we ready to get into it, Adam?
Let's do it.
All right, and just a disclaimer, the order they're drawn will not be the schedule. The first game is the only game we know, which will be the game that the Claw host, which will be opening day, which will have their banner-raising ceremony right before, and trophy unveiling. So let's get in with the first home team. The first home team will be the Prairie Chickens. And the first road team, the Prairie Chickens. Prairie Chickens this year picked up Tanner Nolan. Great name, but probably an even better pitcher. They're going to be, they might have the best 1-2 pitching combo in the league. What do you think, Adam?
I agree with adding Tanner Nolan. They definitely have the 1-2 pitching combo between 2 different brothers as well. So,
yeah,
tough to beat.
Should be a good one.
That pitching combo
and
right there.
And they've got a third Nolan Anderson, who brings it in the field and at the plate. He might be the most clutch player in the league.
They might need to change the name to the Nolans.
They might need to. And the Chickens will be hosting the Hounds. The Hounds this year made some late signings: Nate Johnson and Gavin Leverett returning. 2 good hitters, and they picked up a pitching prospect to try to bring them into the next level. So we'll see how that pans out for them this year. They've got a tough draw against the Chickens, but again, Adam, with this format, the first 2 games, even if you go 0-2, you get a clean slate going into that second round with a chance to make the playoffs. So, any team can make it this year, and any team can miss it. So it'll be quite the unique season. And just going forward, if the Chickens and Hounds play again, we'll put the names back in the bags, and we will redraw, because teams cannot play the same team twice. And also, if we draw the same team both home and away, we'll redraw the away team. The next home team is the Apes. Apes with a huge pickup here. Kyler Stork, and of course they have probably the best looking player in the FLT as their captain, Tanner Peterson. He's one guy, he's won 4 championships, and it's Mark Ogden, man, he's retired, whatever, I don't know, but we'll see the Apes here. They're going to have to find something on the mound, but I think Captain Tanner Peterson is thrilled with his pickup. Ranked 3rd in the preseason poll, a little surprising from the Apes camp is what I hear. They expect to be ranked 4th or 5th, but they'll be happy with that. And the Apes will be hosting the Apes. I'm going to put that back in the bag. That might be tough. Kyler would kill me.
A little 1-1 matchup there.
Yeah, the Apes will actually host the Claw.
Oh.
Tough matchup there. The Claw picked the 1 seed. This is the number 1 and the number 3 seed. And I'll tell you there, it's not rigged, because I would not have drawn the Claw play myself. So those are our first two matchups, again, not in that order. And now the Claw, again, defending champions, they'll be hosting opening day. Same team coming back. The favorites in the coaches and the media poll. Chickens 2, Apes 3rd. So we've already got our first two games selected, have some of the top teams in the league. But the next team, the Titans. Daniel Willie's boys, or I guess Daniel Willie's boy with Tyler Haas. Ranked low. I believe they were ranked 6th place. But they've got a lot to prove. This year, only one team misses the playoffs, so great chances for a lot of teams who haven't made it in years past. Let's see who the Titans will host. The Titans will be hosting the Chickens, and that will close out the Chicken schedule this year. So the Chickens get the Hounds and the Titans. Nolan Anderson's going crazy right now. The two lowest-ranked teams will get to play the Chickens. So the Chickens schedule set. I have a feeling they have a good chance to go 2-0. Adam, what do you think?
I think they could definitely go 2-0. I could see 1-1 with the Titans being favored in the 4th place position, not 6th.
Yeah, Titans were 4th. Oh, Titans 4th place.
Titans were 4th.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mixed them up with the Killdozer. You're right, Adam.
So
good catch. Good catch.
That's
why
Adam's
here.
Matchup will be tight, but other than that, I think Chickens could go 2-0.
I will. Titans runners up last year, man. They're going for a title charge this year. We'll see how things shake out. All right, the next team here, the Killdozers, first name pulled from the bag. Daniel Ogden and Ben James. Always fun to see them at the tournament. Good hitters, not the best pitching at them. We'll have to see if they can find it this year. It's a little windy today at Silver Stadium. A lot of those teams that aren't as good on the pitching side are hoping for a low wind game. But we'll see. Same strikeout and same pitching rules apply as last year. Let's see who the Killdozers are going to be hosting. They will be hosting the Apes. That concludes the Apes schedule as well. So the Apes face the Claw and the Killdozers. Two good teams. A lot of offense the Apes are going up against in the Apes. Big downgrade on pitching. They've still got their ace, Tanner Peterson, but losing Mark Ogden hurt him in the pitching. So we'll have to see. That's going to be a tough matchup for the Apes pitching-wise. Our next game here, it's going to be the Hounds. The Hounds hosting whichever team comes out of the bag. Let me get them up. Let me know if you can still see these, Adam.
Yes, you can still see them.
Okay, perfect. I feel I'm getting a little crooked with them.
You're getting on the lower mark, but you can still see them.
Let's see, the Hounds. I believe Killdozers, Titans, and Team 3, who we haven't seen pulled out of the bag yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen Team 3 yet.
And it's going to be the Titans. So the Titans close their schedule. They get the Chickens and the Hounds. Two good matchups there. Titans will host the Chickens, and then the Hounds will host the Titans. So we've got a lot of teams with their schedules set. Still in the home bag, we have Killdozers and Team 3, and in the away bag, we have Team 3 and the Claw opening day game, and in the away bag, we have the Killdozers and Team 3. So both these matchups will go through. We won't have to redraw here, as Team 3 will be a part of both of them, unless I draw both Team 3s here. And the home team will be Team 3, their first poll of the day, finding their opponent, either going to be the Killdozers, well, it's going to have to be the Killdozers, isn't it, Adam?
Yeah, it will have to be the Killdozers.
I didn't think that through. Team 3, I guess, is going to get, and then they'll get the Claw in the next poll.
Yep.
Here. I pulled the Killdozers. Perfect.
Perfect.
So Team 3 and the Killdozers, a little Ogden v. Ogden game there. Daniel Ogden at Ogden. And then the last game is going to be, of course, Team 3 and the Claw. That'll be our opening day game.
You will be cut off on this one, by the way.
We'll put them up top since it's open.
Yeah.
Put them up top. So it's going to be Team 3 and the Killdozers, Team 3 and the Claw, hot in the garage. Tough to think here. Hostile environment. And that will conclude the schedule this year. So opening day is going to be Team 3 at the Claw, 8 a.m. Right before that, the Claw will have their banner-raising ceremony. And then here are the rest of the matchups. The Claw are also going to have the Apes. And then Team 3 is going to have the Killdozers. Killdozers have the Apes. Hounds, Chickens, and then Titans, Hounds. I think we've got some good matchups this year, Adam. And the best part about this year, it doesn't matter your pool, doesn't matter your opponents. no matter what, you will still have a chance to make the playoffs, even if you go 0-2. So I'm seeing a lot of good teams here with tough schedules. The Chickens, tough schedule. Apes, tough schedule. Killdozers, tough schedule. I mean, a lot of good teams that should make playoff runs that have tough schedules. So we might actually see some teams we expect to go far in the playoffs having a fight for their lives on Saturday afternoon. What are your projections, Adam? Who do you think is going to go home with the 1 seed here based on this schedule?
Based on this schedule, I think the Chickens could get the 1 seed. Because I think they'll go.
You think the Chickens with the Hounds and the Titans?
Yeah, I think Chickens will get the 1. It'll be tight between the Chickens and the Claw for the 1. They both could easily go either 1-1 or 2-0. I don't see either of those going 0-2. Yeah, I think one of those two will get the 1 this year.
Definitely could see that happening. And the Claw, the Chickens, I mean, if you look at the voting, every team ranked them first and second. So, I think they're a cut above the rest of the league going in. But we've had that in previous seasons, and the tournament's not shaking out how we've expected. So this could be a big shakeup here. The new format will help some teams, will hurt some teams, but overall every team has the same chance going into it. And I will get that schedule created and sent out here within the next hour. So I know teams are already starting to plan their pitching strategy. I'm already thinking about who's going to be pitching for the Apes against the Claw and the Killdozers. We need some revenge after the Killdozers knocked us out last year. So that'll be a big one circled up here. And the Claw Apes, I think the Apes are in 2 marquee matchups. I hate to toot my own horn here. But I'm also looking at Team 3 to Claw opening day. Opening day, anything can happen early in the day when people are still trying to find a grip of the ball, trying to learn the pitches. So I think that might be one to look out on the upset alert. Any upset alerts you see here, Adam?
I would say that first one as well, that Team 3 into Claw, because that game right there could also decide the 1 seed. Because
definitely could.
If both Team 3 into Claw go 1-1, same with the Chickens, then you have at least that one right there as a head-to-head. So Team 3 could get that tiebreaker there, I believe, right?
Exactly. You got it. Anything could happen, but there's only one way we can find out. It'll be Saturday at the Fox Lake Wiffle Ball Tournament, starting at 8 a.m. with the Claw and Team 3, and then the next games, I'll shake them out later, so no teams will have a back-to-back. I'll try to group the teams together so you don't have to stay here all day, but teams will have to come back at the night, as every team will be playing in one of the last 5 games at least. The bottom 3 teams will be playing in 2 of the last 5 games. So it's exciting tournament, exciting new format. I love the draw style. It's kind of fun. It adds a little luck to it, and it doesn't. No team really gets stuck in a bad pool with no chance to get out. So looking forward to this year's tournament, Adam. Sadly, you won't be here, but it's looking to be a good one. Good weather in the forecast. We're praying, and field's getting set up. Everything's getting set up, and I know a lot of the players are excited.
Then our field meteorologist will have a weather report out here tonight.
Oh, you'll get a weather report out? All right, we'll be looking forward to the weather report, Adam. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for helping me set this up. And everyone be on the lookout for a schedule soon. I'm Tanner Peterson here alongside with FLTV's Adam Willie. As always, we'll see you in the next one.